Hello guys, welcome once again. In the last couple of videos I have been showing you how to use functions in C++. Now in this video I'm going to show you how variable scope works in C++ and how unary scope resolution operator works in C++. So first of all I will demonstrate how variable scope works. So for example, you have a function void print me. It's a random function I'm writing, and what it does is it just prints something. So I will say print something, okay, and end here. So now for example you can declare a variable which is local to a function, and you can declare a variable which is global to the function. So for example, I declare some variable in my variable, for example, is equal to 30. Okay, and I want to use this variable here also. So I want to print cout my variable in here. Will it work? Let's see if it works or not. So it's showing the error, and what error it's showing is that, let's see what is the error here. Error is my variable was not declared in this scope. So there is a problem of scope in here. So what is the problem here is, whenever you declare a variable inside a function, it's called a local declaration or local scope of that variable. And whenever you declare a function inside, or whenever you declare a variable inside a function, it can be this function or this function, it will be usable inside that function only. Okay, so you cannot use my variable outside this function. So this is called a local scope or local declaration of a variable. Now for example, if you want to use the same variable in this function and this function, what you can do is you can declare your variable as global. So I will just remove this here, and I will declare it as global. Int my variable is equal to 20 is equal to 20. So now what will happen is, because we have declared a variable outside this function and our main function, this is called a global variable, and it is global to this and this. So this function or this variable can be used here also and here also, right? And when I compile my program, this time it will be compiled fine. Okay, so you can declare the variable either as a global variable if you want to use it in your main function and the other functions, then declare your variable as global variable. And if you want to use your variable in the function itself or locally, then you just declare your function inside your function, right? So I hope you have understood this. Now let's talk about unary scope resolution operator. So for example, you have declared a global variable like this, and you also have declared int my variable here also, which you have initialized with 10. Now how your program will know which this which you are printing my variable, it is local variable or a global variable. Let me just remove this function in order to clarify more. So this is my global variable, and I have also declared the same name as a local variable also. And when I want to print this variable, let's see what happens. I will compile my program and run it, and it shows me the value 10. That means the variable value is 10, and it's using this value as a local value here, right? So whenever you declare variable with the same name, which will be preferred, the local value will be preferred, right? So most recent value you have declared will be preferred in the function. So this is the most recent value, or the most inner value, or the local value simply. It will be preferred on global value. So this will print 10 here. Now in order to use the global value, for example, you want to use this value, you want to print 20 and not 10, how you can print it? So in order to print this global value, you need to use this unary scope resolution operator. And what is this unary scope resolution operator? You just need to give two colons. Sorry, this was a mistake. You just need to give two colons before your variable. So these two colons are called unary scope resolution operator. And this two double colons tells your C++ code that this variable is a global variable and not a local variable. So in this way you distinguish between global and local variable. If it doesn't have these two colons, it will treat this my variable as this local variable, and when you have this two colon, then this my variable will be considered as a global variable. And now let's try to build our program and run it, and now you can see here it has printed 20. So this variable is considered because we have declared it as a global variable using unary scope resolution operator. So I hope you have understood the concept of variable scopes and unary scope resolution operator in C++. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.